Hi, Ben Johnson here to record this week's High Tech Friday. This week we take a look at a website called Flippity.net. We're going to use that to pick random names, make random lineups, make random groups, teams, and seating charts. It's most famous for the flashcards that maybe you've seen in the past. You can make those for free. They can have pictures and video on them. Really nice tool. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and open up Flippity.net in Chrome, scroll to the bottom of your screen, and you're going to see a random name picker. Now, before you make this template, you might as well just go ahead and get signed into your Google Drive to save you a step. So I'm already signed into my Google Drive. I'm going to click on template, and it's going to prompt me here to make a copy of the template. The neat thing about Flippity is that all of these different projects actually exist in your Google Drive, so you don't actually even have to go back to their website once you have the template. So I'll just make a copy. And the first thing I would do is just go ahead and rename this to match the semester and period. So I'll just call this P1, and I'll say spring 16. And you'll end up with one of these for each period that you teach. Okay, it's really important not to change this blue row up here. It will prevent the spreadsheet from working properly. So at this point, what you want to do is go ahead and just type the first names of all of your students here in this first column, starting in A2 and then working down. If you leave any blanks between students, it'll just pick a blank student occasionally, so you want to keep those all together. Now, if you'd like to, you can go to your grade book and you can download your students' first names and paste them into this first column, but make sure that you only grab the first name, so you may need to clean that up in Excel or on a different Google spreadsheet, because eventually this one will get published in order for it to work, so you don't want to have personal information here, just first names. Alright, so once you've typed or copied and pasted your students' first names here, the next step is to go ahead and go to this link on the bottom that says get the link here. Before you can get the link, you have to then file, publish to the web, and then you'll hit publish, and Google just asks if you really want to publish this to the web. And again, as long as you're just using first names, there shouldn't be any problem. Just don't have any personal information on there. As far as I can tell, the spreadsheet isn't searchable, but better to be safe than sorry. So we'll just right click and copy that address that it creates. And then we can close this box. And then we can just simply paste that URL into that green box. Immediately you'll see this blue link appear here. You can just click that and then click the open link right above it. And then you'll just pick, if you wanted to pick a single student to call on, you would just click that tab, and when you're ready to call on the next student, you would scramble it with the shuffle button here. So if I'm a teacher, I would just leave this up on the projector during the period, and whenever I need to pick a random student to call on, I can just click that button, and hopefully that will encourage all of the students to stay engaged with the lesson that you or the students are showing on a particular day. If I have students that are going to make presentations and I need just a random lineup, I can just hit this lineup tab. Again, if I don't like the order, I just shuffle it, and that would be the order that students would give their presentations in on that day. If I need groups of 2 students, click that tab. If I don't like the arrangement of some of the students, I just shuffle it. If I need groups of 3, shuffle it. If I need 2 teams, I can just hit the 2 teams, again shuffle that if I don't like the arrangement of some of the students. Maybe I'm doing something where I need 4 teams, again I can just click that 4 teams, shuffle that. It will make random seating charts, which is nice, so you can pick the number of columns and rows in your classroom, and then each week you can randomly shuffle a new seating chart. And then if you need even more options, you can pick, maybe you need 10 teams because you've got a very large group. You can go to the More tab here. Anyway, it's Flippity.net, random name picker. I think it's probably the best or one of the best free random name pickers out there. And if you have a student add or drop, you just come back to your Google spreadsheet and either add or remove a name, and it updates immediately, so you can go ahead and go back to the name picker and that student will be removed or added to this site. Now, if you'd like to, you could go ahead and copy and paste this into your Google Classroom or some other location where you'd like to have access to it. Fast forward a week from now, if you want to use this again, you'll just go into your Google Drive and find that Google spreadsheet, and you can open it so you don't have to recreate it each time you want to use it. It will live here forever. You can use it the entire semester. Now, if you want to do this with your other periods, you'll just simply go File, make a copy, and on that copy you'll just change the period and type the next class's names or copy and paste them from your gradebook. Alright, that's Flippity.net. Thanks for watching this week's High Tech Friday.